his size do, particularly when you talk about pity-patting the dribble and knocking down face-up jumpers all the way out to the three-point line. It should almost be unlawful for a guy north of 3 bills to be doing that.
Now, here's Ball. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. LaVine can't hit.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
Here's Dosunmu. And again, no good by Chicago.
That's another miss. Already they've missed 3 out of 4 to start.
Pass to Maxey. There's the triple. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Really showing you how quick he can be with the basketball. Maxey letting it fly in a hurry.
Here's Dosunmu. There's a screen. Here's Diabate. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And when you talk to people about the Bulls, GA, Michael Jordan's shadow still looms large over this team and organization.
And Kevin, they haven't won a championship before or since he was in Chicago. They've had plenty of good players, Derrick Rose and MVP, Jimmy Butler as well, but the results haven't been there.
This is Maxey at his best, attacking the lane and finishing at the rack.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Now here's LaVine. He's a solid producer, averaging nearly 22 points a game. Another shot. A shot by Diabate. No good. The 76ers leading by 3. Embiid. The shot's good on the assist by Jordan.
Embiid, such a dominant force inside. That's exactly where his coaches and teammates want him operating.
Johnson in the corner. Here's the screen. That one doesn't go. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the 76ers. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
I caught up with Coach Nick Nurse. We discussed the prospect of facing off against Zach LaVine. Coach said Zach is an uber athlete, can jump out of the gym, but he also has such a nice three-point shot it makes LaVine a headache. We'll switch up who's guarding him as the game progresses. Of course, LaVine can beat you so many different ways. And that'll be fun to watch tonight. Guys?
Thanks so much, David. Now, here's Maxey. 5 points in the game. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. LaVine with it. Now defended by Embiid. Right wing. Here's Ball. He gets it in there.
You know what? The size Ball possesses, guys, as a point guard is really a nice asset, especially when the defense tries to be physical.
Here's George. Hasn't made one yet. Here's Maxey. And he drops it in from the low post. Bulls trailed by 5. Ball with it. LaVine wide open. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Hey, he's one of the guys you don't want to give space to. LaVine can do a lot of damage from deep.
And here's Maxey. He's got 7. Out to the right wing. Here's McCain. Johnson with the rebound. Pass to Dosunmu. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
Outside, Maxey fires for 3. No good. That's miss number 2 against 3 makes from the field. Here's Ball. Here's Diabate. And it's all evened up. Diabate's got 5 points so far. And we may have an injury here that does not look good.
And boy, when you see someone hurting like this, it's always scary.
You're exactly right. I mean, with the way it looks, what we have to hope for now is that somehow it's not a long-term issue.
Out to the right wing. Here's Embiid. Driving the lane. It's good. 5 points in the game.
Strong take from Embiid right there. The big fella's got major mobility.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with this guy. Chicago trailing here. Clark, we know what a great player Joel Embiid is. He was the 2023 MVP, and he was on that same road until he got injured last season.
Unfortunate to see the big fella Embiid deal with the injuries that he has throughout his career, even going back to his 1 year in college. It's unfortunate, but that has hampered what is a special, special talent in Embiid.
Here's Ball. Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to fall. Here's Lowry. Pass to George. Shoots over Dosunmu. Rebound by the Bulls. Williams looking over the floor. Outside, LaVine. Back to Williams. And again, no good by Chicago. The 76ers lead. For 3, Crane's the three-pointer. Maxey's got 10 points.
This guy can really stretch his range out there beyond the arc. Don't count Maxey out from distance.
Here's Ball. Carries it down low. And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Philadelphia leading by 3. Now Lowry. Scoreless thus far. Maxey, no good.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Here's Levine. Pass to Diabate. Excellent D there from George.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. You got to appreciate that stop.
Maxey on the wing. And Zach LaVine gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. So both teams making some changes here. 1:32 left to play here in the first.
Chicago foul.
We've seen Tyrese Maxey and his game go to another level. Clark, what makes him a top-level scorer in your opinion?
Kevin, there are a couple of things that really stand out. His sheer speed with the ball is remarkable. His fearlessness and confidence, every great scorer has that. And then his ability to knock down the three-point shot off the catch or off the dribble gives him an added step of quickness when he's taking it to the rack. And all of that makes him a dynamic scorer.
The 76ers leading by 5. Pass to Yabusele. And the 3 off target. 1:03 left here in the opening quarter. Bulls moving the ball around. Terry looking over the floor. A crossover. Sweet move. Good D by Drummond. Left side Lowry. Pass to Maxey. And play stops as it looks like they call him over the back here.
An occasional over-the-back call is fine with him. That's just how he plays and how he attacks the glass.
Yeah, you know what? They say you would always rather have a player that you need to turn down than to turn on. So being aggressive versus passive, I want the aggressive guy all the time, even if it means a few fouls.
Offensive rebound. Here's Maxey. Got a piece of it. Tyrese Maxey. He's been the guy making things happen for the 76ers. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. We'll return shortly. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And guys, what's your take on the 76ers so far?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
Here's Levine. Takes a 3. Scores for only the second time tonight. Now 2 for 6 from the field.
Levine with that high arching shot from the corner.
And now the latest from our reporter David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Joel Embiid talks about leading his team. He said, I've been guarded so many different ways. I feel like I've seen everything, and I know how to attack everything. For me, it's all about how do I bring everyone along with me. You can't win alone. It's just about playing together and involving everybody. Kevin?
And you've got to involve everybody. All right, D.A., thanks.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
That one's rebounded by Embiid. And here's Embiid. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. They lead by 4. Here's Embiid slashing inside. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It goes on Josh Giddey.
Well, he's got such long strides and unbelievable agility for a guy his size. Embiid so good at going to the rim with force.
Chicago making a switch here. And Embiid drops them both. You know, Clark, the days of trust the process are long gone. The Sixers are now focused on the now.
As well they should be, Kevin. With a superstar big guy in his prime in Joel Embiid, there's no time like the present. And it's not going to last forever, so they need to capitalize.
Right, you look at the great coaches. What are one or two of the most important qualities for success that you see?
Well, for me, Kevin, I think you got to be able to adapt tactically. I mean, that's huge, and especially in the playoffs. But most important, can you motivate and unify a locker room? That leadership quality is what really puts a coach over the top.
Offensive rebound. Embiid inside the line. The 76ers again can't hit it. And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Bulls trail by 4. Now here's Dosunmu. No scoring in this one. Pass to Boucher. Offensive rebound.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Here's Yabusele. Over to the left wing. Here's Embiid. Oh, Embiid just overpowers the defense inside.
Embiid, such a monster on the inside. He puts a lot of pressure on him.
Terry in the corner. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. That one on Embiid.
That's his second.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Now, here's Lowry. Pass to Embiid. Oh, Embiid, too tough inside.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
On the wing, Terry. High, arcing shot, and the rejection by Embiid. Outside for Lowry. That three off the mark. Bulls trail by 6. Here's Dosunmu. Terry outside. Pass to Clark. Back to Terry. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his third personal foul.
And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the 76ers.
You know, in the early going, they've been effective scoring in the mid-range, and if it's falling, I say stay with it.
And one other thing they've done well today, guys, share the ball. I mean, set up teammates and just playing unselfishly.
To the right side.
The physicality of Embiid, unmatched really, yet he's so much fun to watch because he's agile, has skill and touch. Man, is he a joy to watch work.
76ers have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6.
And on the season, you know, they're hitting about 76%, which is a decent rate.
And you know their performance at the line. It's definitely dropped off. Not the trend they were looking for.
And Embiid drops them both.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Giddey with it. Nothing on the board. Here's Spencer. And another miss by Chicago. Outside, George lets it go with a three. And Spencer pulls it down. Pass to Clark. Now Levine. And Zach LaVine gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Now, here's Lowry. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. The shot by George, wide open. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Back to Giddey. Clayton with a nice touch off the glass. Giddey's got his first bucket in this one.
Well, Giddey loves to finish strong inside, and he knows how to take advantage of his size.
Outside Lowry. Pass to McCain. Shot clock at 6. The 76ers need to get off a shot from outside off the mark.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Let's check in with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge, for an injury update on Kelly Oubre. David.
Kevin caught up with the head athletic trainer for the 76ers. And guys, unfortunately, he has a collapsed lung. Obviously, that's very bad news. And hate to report, but it's a very significant injury. We won't see him out on the floor again for quite a while. Terrible news. Kevin?
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And, you know, for him, just watching his teammates unable to contribute, that's really a helpless feeling.
Bulls trailed by 11. Special K, you've seen Tyrese Halliburton a lot. He's as good as anyone in this league offensively. What does he do best?
I think his best basketball attribute is probably his passing, his vision, the way he can set other people up. But the intangible that makes him, he's a Pied Piper. He is a galvanizer. Guys love being around his energy and the way he plays. So not only does he play with great confidence, I think he infuses in his teammates a joy and a confidence that lifts them up too.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Both teams deciding to change it up. The 76ers leading by 8. Okay, time for an injury report.
Guys, I was able to talk with the head athletic trainer of the Bulls. And this is an unfortunate injury and potentially devastating for them.
David, thanks for the great update, guys. It doesn't sound good.
No, if that report is accurate, he's going to be spending a lot of time in rehab and on the sideline.
And in the training room, guys. I mean, that is not going to be an easy injury to bounce back from.
To the left wing, Spencer. It's his first trip to the line.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
Well, it definitely was a disappointing part of his game this year. Not the numbers he was hoping for from the stripe.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
And maybe cause some foul trouble along the way as well. We know what that can do. It pays off typically in good fashion for you.
Stolen by Levine. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. And that one's good by Clark.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Now, here's Maxey. He's got 12. Outside, George. .130 left in the first half of basketball. And it's good, 2 points.
And not a great start for him in the first, but he's quickly starting to turn it around.
Levine inside the three-point line. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the chart.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And so George will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. .52 seconds left in the first half. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Martin. To the inside. Here's Maxey. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. 14 points for Tyrese Maxey. Reed with it. Picked by Clark. Kick out to Levine. Fires the three. Unable to get that one. George with the defensive effort. And here's Maxey. He's got 14. From deep three-point land. And that one released in time, but no good. And that does it for the first half of play. 76ers lead by 13. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Philadelphia leading by 13. Outside, Martin. Pass to Embiid. Embiid punches it down.
Nothing new for Embiid here, going off for a big scoring performance, par for the course.
Here's Ball. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels. Wow, the athleticism of Maxey, impressive.
And the foul called on Ayo Dosunmu. That'll be his second foul of the game. Here's Maxey. Pass to Embiid. From down in the low post, it goes. Embiid's got 4 points in the quarter.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Here's Diabate. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his second.
That one on George. For Chicago, they have been an off night from the stripe tonight.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
Yeah, it's been a very frustrating season for them in that regard, guys.
Now, here's Maxey. 16 points for him. Left side, Martin. Pass to McCain. This one for 3. And he's good on the 3-ball. McCain's got his first 3 points of the game.
That would be 4 in a row for him now as they have come racing out of the gate to start this second half.
Levine with it. Beyond the arc. And the rebound goes to Martin.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Two minutes gone in this third quarter now. Pass to Johnson. The three. Drains it from beyond the arc. Johnson's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Here's George. 11 points in the game. Outside, Maxey. High post, Embiid. Good once again. That makes him 8 for 9 this game.
Coming out of the break red hot. They've yet to miss a shot.
And here are the Bulls now. They host the Clippers after this game. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. For 3, Levine. And McCain pulls it down.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
George, no good. Outside, Ball. Lets it go from deep. Dosunmu's shot is off.
Only 20% from the field to start this half. To me, it looks like their opponent may have made some nice adjustments.
Pass to Embiid. Now George. Puts up a deep 3. The rebound by Dosunmu.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Hey, Kevin, even with an MVP and Joel Embiid, the Sixers can't be a one-man show. Embiid says, I watch a lot of games and I see what's working. Good basketball means cutting, moving, guys getting off the ball, and it's moving and not sticking. But you need the right guys to execute that system. And I think we've got the right guys. Kevin?
I know you and I agree they do, David. Thank you very much. Pass to Yabusele. Open shot, George. Money from the wing. George has got 13 points.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Johnson, good.
One of the most impressive things about Ball is his awareness. He's got great court awareness and is a terrific distributor.
Outside Maxey. George double team. 6 to shoot. Embiid. Outside for George. A second chance effort. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
Not much falling for him this quarter, guys, and you can sense his frustration.
On the wing, Levine. He's got 14. That one's not going to go. Good D by Embiid.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
And here's George for 3. Pass to Embiid. No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Bulls trail by 20. Outside, Levine. Back to Dosunmu. Bulls moving the ball around. Left side, Ball. Tyrese Maxey grabs the miss. And it's Maxey with the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points.
With the speed at which Maxey plays, that pull-up is almost impossible to deal with.
And here is Ball. Following the three-pointer by Tyrese Maxey. Dosunmu up top. He has yet to score. Here's Johnson. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. The 76ers leading by 23. Embiid is at the elbow. Good for the basket. Number 9. He's only missed 2 shots from the floor all night.
With his diverse offensive game, 7 feet tall, maybe a little north of that at 280 pounds, Embiid might be the toughest assignment in the league. Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He wants to talk to his guys.
All right, coming up to the court right now, it's your Sixers dancing.
And Philadelphia has possession. Now Maxey. He's got 19. And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Clock at 4. Wide open. No good, and he's missed half of his 14 field goal attempts. And it's the Bulls with the ball. Nice shot by Terry. Terry's got 5 points so far.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Now here is Lowry. Pass to McCain. Hits the three-point bomb. McCain's got 9 points here in the second half.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Now here's Terry. 5 points in the game. No good from Clark.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Here's Maxey. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And Maxey is fearless on the drive. Just dares defenders in the fouling.
Tyrese Maxey taking 2 shots.
And so he makes both from the line. .121 left here in the third quarter. Pass to Reed. Terry outside. Rebound Andre Drummond. Now the 76ers on the break. Here's Yabusele. Look out!
Oh, he's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game.
Well, when you know it, you got to show it.
Now, here's Maxey. He's got 21. There's 37 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Kicked by Clark. And they get it. Shot by Terry, no good. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for Philadelphia. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Here's Drummond. Basket good.
Boy, a little contact will not deter Drummond. I mean, he gets physical right back and finishes strong.
Reed with it. Still yet to score. Here's Giddey. Off target at the rim. And so it's Philadelphia with a massive lead of 30 points here at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Now the Bulls with it. Johnson outside. Back to Giddey. No good from outside. Jackson looking it over. And here is Drummond. Pass to Bona. And taken away by Johnson. Dosunmu with it. And it's Gordon picking him up. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And Greg, everyone loves talking trades. Future first-round picks have been moved quite a bit of late, and that's been kind of interesting.
And, Kevin, a lot of teams that don't control any of their future first-round picks. With so much pressure to win now, GMs are willing to use draft assets.
For 3, Gordon. Bean with the rebound. On the wing, Giddey. And it's off from three-point range. And now Philadelphia on the break. Outside Jackson. Pass to Council. Now here's Gordon from past the arc. And they'll get another chance. Here's Bona. No luck, they battled on the glass, but couldn't knock it down. To the paint. Kick out to Levine. Good on the triple.
And it looks to me like he still has some of the shooting touch that he displayed in the first.
Outside Gordon. Pass to Council. Here's Bona. He's covered by Clark. Outside Gordon. There's the 3. Nailed from three-point land.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Clark right side. The 3 from Johnson. And the rebound goes to Martin.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Eric Gordon on the wing. Inside. Bona. Good. Nice job down low.
Good to see Gordon being unselfish. Excellent floor awareness and great at finding his guys in their spots.
Pass to Clark. Outside Levine. Puts the move on. It's deflected. Outside Martin. Over Levine. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Chicago with the ball. Now here's Giddey. Guarded by Jackson. Kick out to Levine. Clark, I've always heard that every team when on the road will have a team dinner.
You know, that's typically a practice that most teams employ, and those dinners are memorable, especially if the food is good. But more than the food, I think, is the camaraderie and the bonding that takes place when you break bread together, coaches and players.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the 76ers.
I mean, they've been stepping it up in terms of their shooting from distance, and the confidence has been there all game long, leaving the defense to scramble.
You know, another thing that stands out to me is their passing in this game. I mean, they've done a tremendous job sharing the ball and setting each other up for success.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Pass to Gordon. Clock at 6. Three-pointer by Embiid. Another miss by Philadelphia. And here is ball. Back to Dosunmu. He takes it in. And it's Dosunmu with the jam.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Shot by Gordon, wide open. And Embiid throws it down.
Embiid will eat you alive on the offensive board. You've got to box that guy out.
Outside ball. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this week. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass. Well, I tell you what, the big guy knows how to do that. Throw it down.
The 76ers making a switch here. Greg, we've heard some veteran players and coaches say the league is skewing too young.
Well, because of the salary cap, you're often forced to play some younger guys, and they don't quite have a feel for the game yet. So possibly the product suffers, but it also gives you a chance to develop these young players in your system.
Snatched away. Stolen by Ball. And here we go. Fast break. Levine's got it. Here's Diabate. And it's Council with the rebound. Here's Maxey. And so it looks like the 76ers will retain possession here.
Still Sixers ball. Now into the lineup for your 76ers.
And here are the 76ers now. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points.
Well, you know, there's only so much you can do against Embiid, guys. I mean, he's such a terrifically skilled offensive player with great size. I mean, he plays pretty much through any kind of contact.
And he found the soft spot in the D on that possession.
Pass to Embiid. There's the steal. Johnson outside. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. On the wing, Levine. 5 to shoot. Here's Ball. And a missed layup.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
And you know what? That tells the story in a lot of games, guys. And here you go. It's telling the story tonight, too.
Here's Embiid. Diabate grabs the board. And here are the Bulls now. To the left side wing. We've seen the league, Clark, crack down on physical play more and more over time.
You know, I think in general that's a good trend and direction and change. The game was extremely physical and rugged in the early 80s and even into the early mid-90s. But things change, and I think the change is for the better. It's about player safety and protecting players. So I think it's a good thing overall.
Timeout called the 76ers.
Hey fans, bring your attention to center court for your
to the middle. On the wing, Gordon. free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
He is a monster on the glass, but Andre Drummond doesn't just have size. He's also developed really good timing and instincts that help elevate his game.
And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Drummond. Here's Ball. Johnson outside. Pass to Dosunmu. Back to Johnson. Here's Ball. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone contributing.
No good, and they can't put an end to this drought. And here are the Bulls now.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Philadelphia.
Great, generous ball movement tonight, a thing of beauty.
Yeah, a remarkable team effort. They got everyone involved.
And when it's all said and done here, this will mark their 38th W on the year.
And this will be their third win in 3 tries against these guys. They match up so well.
They really do. I mean, there's one more game to play in this season series, and barring any major changes to their team, I'd have to believe the sweep will be in order.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Joel Embiid.
Now, he was a problem on the glass today, relentlessly crashing the boards and came away with a bushel basket full of rebounds.
Outside, Mark. Here's Porter, driving inside, and finished off by Porter.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
Here's Dosunmu. Tries again, and it's sent back by Drummond.
Drummond likes to be in the middle of the action at both ends of the floor, playing defense and gobbling up rebounds. He makes a lot of good defensive plays.
So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And that'll do it, folks.